Thanks, Allie. Penn State football is still the talk of the town after last weekend's thriller, but today we turn our attention to Penn State basketball. The season openers for both teams are right around the corner. We look inside this week's media days. And Penn State women's hockey returns home for the first time this season. See how the team is preparing for tonight's game. In just over 3 weeks, Penn State men's basketball will begin their season against Wagner in year 3 of the Pat Chambers era. Media Day took place yesterday, and it was clear from the start that the focus was on Tim Frazier. The senior guard has not appeared in an official game since he ruptured his Achilles 11 months ago against Akron. Frazier made the most of his injured season, observing the game from a different perspective, something that has his head coach comparing him to a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
I read the article about Peyton Manning today. Tim's doing a lot of those there's a lot of similar traits. He's watching film on his own, but he's also aware of everybody around him now, which is very new for him, which is great because in this generation today, you're really just worried about you.
Frazier, who averaged nearly 19 points and over 6 assists a game as a junior, says missing a year has changed the way he looks at the game.
I feel different. I feel like things have slowed down for me. I feel like a fifth-year senior that's played basketball in college for 4 years already. So I think that's what is going to benefit me the most.
A 71-66 loss to LSU in the second round of last season's NCAA tournament left a sour taste in the mouths of that Lady Lion squad. But they got a fresh start this week, starting with Media Day, and I took a look at the team.
The Lady Lions held their Media Day on Tuesday as the team begins their 2013 campaign. Although this team is talented, they look very different from a season ago, having lost 3 senior starters. Alex Bentley, Mia Nixon, and Nikki Green have since graduated from Penn State, leaving plenty of voids in the starting rotation and plenty of opportunities for young guns to step up. The Nittany Lions bring 7 freshmen into the mix, freshmen that Coach Washington is pleased with.
They play with a lot of energy, and I've just been really pleased with how fast and how quickly they've been picking things up.
The freshmen will look to contribute to a Lady Lion team aiming to return to the NCAA tournament for the 4th straight season. This team looks different on paper from past tournament runs, no doubt about that, but they plan to keep their up-tempo identity.
We definitely want to play fast. It may look a little different sometimes when we get in the half court, but, we're still going to play fast. We're still going to be up-tempo. We're still going to be pretty aggressive on defense as much as we can be this year.
And 2 of Penn State's returning playmakers understand that despite the numerous new faces on the roster, they will still be able to play the same style of basketball that led them to much success a season ago.
We play a high-paced game. We're going to push the ball up and down the court. We look to score a lot of points. We're going to get after it on defense.
It's going to be a different feel to the team. But still the same Penn State that you're used to seeing. We're gonna be fast, we're gonna put up a lot of points, we're gonna defend. So it's gonna be nice to see new faces here in the program.
We will see how those new faces blend into the Lady Lion program when the team starts their season November 8th against St. Francis. Reporting from State College, I'm Alice Gilliland for the Center County Report.
The men's hockey program at Penn State opened their season in style last Friday with a 4-1 win over Army. But tonight, all eyes are on the women's team as they get their first taste of the Pagula Ice Arena when they take on Union. The ladies head into tonight's contest against the Dutch women with a 1-2-1 record after battling Vermont and Quinnipiac the past 2 weekends. Led by second-year head coach Josh Brandwein, Penn State opens home play at Pagula against a very talented Union squad. And Brandwein said that his Nittany Lions will be tested in this early season challenge.
They're a good team. They're a well-coached squad. They're a program that's continuing to improve as well. We had 2 great contests with them last year, and our job right now is to focus on ourselves, continue to play to our standards of excellence, and you do that, good things will happen.
Sharing that same belief of focusing on oneself is sophomore forward Shannon Yoxheimer, who has been a star for Penn State in the early going.
We kind of just focus on our game rather than the opponents. We played them before, they're a good team, and we hope to, get the results that we're looking for this weekend by hard work.
Union won both games against Penn State last season, outscoring the Nittany Lions 3-1. The puck drops tonight at 7 p.m. Now we shift gears to high school football. The State College Little Lions continue mid-Penn play tonight against winless Carlisle, but today we look at the Mountain District and 4-3 Bald Eagle. The Eagles sit at 4-2 in the Mountain District with 3 games remaining after last week's 49-47 win over Huntington. Tonight, a road test at Clearfield stands in the way of 2 consecutive wins. The Bison had not lost this season, a perfect 7-0, but the Eagles are embracing the opportunity to knock off one of the league's best.
We have nothing to lose whatsoever, and I told the guys, have fun with this, play loose and play fast, and enjoy the night.
The Eagles have their work cut out for themselves against undefeated Clearfield, and it all starts in the trenches.
The key is going to be controlling the line of scrimmage. They come out and they try to establish the line of scrimmage every game, and I think that's going to be the key for our line to take over and take control.
Tonight's Mountain District contest kicks off at 7 p.m. That's it for sports. Back to Allie and John at the news desk.